Even the country's oldest Latino civil rights group came out against it, yet AOC keeps defending it, saying gender is fluid, language is fluid. Yes, and Latino voters are fluid. Intersectionality and the importance of shutting the fuck up about it. And undouching your face, man beards from Ted Cruz to J.D. Vance. To your point, I want to get to something very important. How many know what SAM stands for? It's a new phrase. It stands for Speaking with American Men, SAM. This is the new movement by the Democratic Party. They lost the men vote a lot last time, so they had a meeting up at the Ritz-Carlton at Half Moon Bay, south of San Francisco. I'm not making this up, where they served mini lobster rolls and had heirloom tomato carpaccio and seared sea bass in their conclave to decide how to win back the American.
All right, buckle up, because today we're talking about Bill Maher absolutely torching the Democrats. Metaphorically, of course. The roast was so sharp you could practically smell smoke. This was one of those rare political moments where comedy and truth teamed up and left the DNC wondering what just happened. Here's the setup. Democrats have a big problem. They're losing support from American men, especially working-class ones. And instead of sitting down and asking, "What's going on? How do we win you back?"
Look, it's because we used to have conferences at Harvard to figure out what the working class needs, and so now we're, we're moving west.
You got to own who you are. I get it. These are the mini lobster roll people. But they had this symposium, and we got a hold of what was this is Speaking with American Men. This is a real thing that they're doing, and they have these seminars. Would you like to hear what was some of the? Okay. These are ways that they want to. Seminars that they had to try to win back the typical American male, like how to keep your liberal base while putting guns on your Christmas card. That was one that they wanted to. Best protein powder for a clean bulk and other dude conversation starters. Bud Light etiquette, when to drink it, when to shoot it.
Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. And Maher wasn't about to let them slide. He ripped into the whole charade, pointing out the glaring disconnect. You're trying to win back guys who drink Miller Lite and fix their own truck transmissions, yet your strategy meeting looks like it was curated by Gwyneth Paltrow. It's like hosting a firefighter appreciation dinner but making it black tie with sushi. People might smile, but deep down they're thinking, "Who are you?" The DNC didn't just gather for snacks. They titled the meeting SAM, Speaking with American Men. It already sounds like the name of a painfully awkward HR seminar. And the workshop.
The bizarre hobby working class men enjoy instead of pickleball. The only scene that you're obsessed with in Titanic, hint, it has tits.
That protein workshop was real. Picture some out-of-touch political consultant walking up to a struggling voter and saying, "Hey man, I know gas prices, inflation and job insecurity are rough, but have you tried plant-based pea protein? Great for gains." Nothing wins over frustrated voters like unsolicited gym advice, right?
Lee versus Bigfoot, mythical fight scenarios to man up your Joe Rogan appearance.
Maher's larger point, though, is dead serious. Democrats aren't just missing the mark. They're nowhere near the target. Instead of talking about inflation, the economy, or America's global standing, they're rehearsing fake guy talk to impress voters they clearly don't understand. The whole thing feels less like political outreach.
And the importance of shutting the fuck up about it. And undouching your face, man beards from Ted Cruz to J.D. Vance.
And just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, Maher brought up another DNC idea, referencing the Titanic nude scene. Apparently, the new strategy manual is where politics meets Maxim magazine. If your plan to win voters includes boob jokes instead of policy, you're not running a campaign. You're running open mic night at a depressing comedy club. But Maher didn't stop at mocking the PR disaster.
Last week, an 85% Latino congressional district on the border with Mexico, which had always voted heavily Democratic, flipped to the red team. And the campaign manager for the losing Democrat said, "We gave up a reliably Democratic congressional seat for no reason at all. We deserve to know why." Well, aside from your terrible attitude, I'm going to tell you why. Because these voters stopped seeing your candidate as their lawyer. That's why. Their message to you was, "I'm an American now. I'm here. Be my lawyer, not the lawyer for the migrants showing up."
Maher argued the modern left has become a hyper-woke, self-parodying movement where masculinity is treated like a sickness and one wrong sentence gets you excommunicated. Meanwhile, Rogan is out hunting, lifting, and having raw, honest conversations, something millions of people appreciate. And Maher stressed this isn't just about men. It's about voters in general who are tired of being talked down to, labeled, or told what they're...
Every month I see a new poll reporting how much Latinos despise the woke term Latinx. It's about as popular with them as a reboot of Speedy Gonzales.
Maher then mocked the left's obsession with intersectionality and their habit of lecturing instead of listening. He even poked fun at the rise of man beards, from Ted Cruz to J.D. Vance. But the real punch came when he told the story of a heavily Latino congressional district on the Texas border that flipped Republican for the first time in decades. The losing campaign manager,
the country's oldest Latino civil rights group, came out against it, yet AOC keeps defending it, saying gender is fluid, language is fluid. Yes, and Latino voters are fluid.
people are paying attention. Independent voices are louder than ever. And the cracks in the Democratic strategy are showing. The economy is a mess, the border is chaotic, America's global credibility is fading, and the left's response is more branding, more identity politics, and more lectures. It's like trying to fix a leaking roof by repainting the walls. Eventually you have to ask, who are they even talking to? Because it's not the middle-class families struggling with groceries, it's not the border towns overwhelmed by crossings, and it's definitely not the working-class men being targeted with Bud Light etiquette lessons. Maher's monologue was funny, but it was also a mirror, and the reflection wasn't flattering.